everybody? Coach Sean here, bringing your workout for Tuesday this week. Today we have 5 rounds of a 3-minute AMRAP, so as many rounds and reps as possible for 3 minutes, of 30 double unders, 15 kettlebell or dumbbell swings, and then 15 sit-ups as well. So not super complicated. The idea here is we have 3 minutes of work. You can move real fast, push yourself real hard because it's not a ton of time to be working. The movements aren't terribly high skill either or heavily loaded. And then you're gonna take a minute of rest in between. So you'll do 3 minutes on, 1 minute off for 5 rounds essentially, trying to get as many rounds and reps in as possible throughout the entire time. So let's break down the movements really quick. We have 30 double unders to start off. Shouldn't be a terribly high amount of double unders. So if you're somebody who still struggles with double unders but has them, you could sub in that number for something lower. You can do 10 or 20 or 15. Just something that allows you to knock it out, ideally in a one-shot, unbroken effort. So for most folks we have here, 30 double unders is kind of that area. So bring it down to a number that on average you can knock out in an unbroken set without too many issues. If we're not doing double unders, we can scale to 60 single unders, so it shouldn't take too long there. Or say you have your dumbbell or your kettlebell or some object you can do over, you can do lateral hops over that object, so that would be 1, back over would be 2, and that simulates the similar fatigue that you get with double unders without the skill requirement to it. After that, we have 15 kettlebell or dumbbell swings, so I'm gonna demo with the kettlebell here. So hiking it out through the legs, using the extension of the hips to create momentum and get that kettlebell as high as we can. Really focusing on using the hinge and pushing all the way through with the hips, not just being lazy with our extension and letting our arms take over and drag it into the position where it's up at our eye level. Same thing can be done with the dumbbell as long as you just grip the head of the dumbbell solidly. And then after that, we have 15 sit-ups. So no V-ups today, we're gonna do sit-ups. Ideally, we're gonna anchor our feet against whatever object we have, so whether it was a dumbbell or a kettlebell. I tend to grab it with my feet, sit back down, shoulders to the ground, shoulders come up all the way through at the top. And what anchoring the feet does here is it allows you to pull against the dumbbell with your body so you can get them done faster. So you're not necessarily cheating the movement, but it's gonna allow you to change directions once your shoulders hit the floor in the back and come back up real fast there. So again, 3 minutes on, 1 minute off for 5 rounds. Double unders, kettlebell swings, sit-ups. You're gonna count up the total amount of rounds and reps you've done. Whatever leftover reps you have, 60 reps would make a round, so you could add up those leftover reps and kind of tie them over as well and score it that way. That is your workout for Tuesday. We'll be back here for Wednesday's workout tomorrow. Bye.